Okay, so this is what you're gonna get. This is the hi-hat controller for the Nitro. It's composed in two parts. There's a bottom plate and a top plate. So you will have to mount it. You will have to mount the top plate to your hi-hat via the clutch, and then the bottom plate will go on the hi-hat pedal. So we can start by, it's a bit difficult to do it with one hand, but you mount the clutch mechanism into the hi-hat stand. So this is good for M10. You screw the clutch onto the Alesis hi-hat and just have a little bit sticking out, and this bolt here needs to be screwed into this thread here. So there is the alignment pin over there, so it will go up like this with the alignment pin on the top part, and then you basically screw it in. And you don't want to have it fully screwed in, but you want to keep some gap. So something like this, you can see there's still a little bit of a gap. It's still capable to move. It's not just fully holding it, but it's capable to hold it in place. Now we take the full assembly, we go to the Nitro. So this is my Nitro and this is my hi-hat pedal. It's just a standard pulse pedal. You can use any pedal, and usually this thing here is standard, so you should be able to just stick it in like this. So from the top part, just go down, and if you see that it's slightly loose, then you are gonna just put some tape over the little plastic part. So this is now with a little bit of piece of tape, just a couple of rounds of paper tape or plastic tape is fine. Now if I stick it in, it's not loose anymore, it's perfectly fit. The jack connector goes on the back side, so you turn it like that. The springs should face your pedal and your feet, so something like that. There is enough cable to do this. You stick the rod into the clutch, just like a standard hi-hat pedal. Here we are. And then now it's time to adjust the height. So as a normal hi-hat pedal, you press the pedal as long as you want to do it, and you lock your clutch. Like it like this, with a little bit sticking out, not too much travel. So when I now press the pedal, it will just move down and up and down and up, and you see it will press first the big spring and then the two small springs. So that's what is basically making basically the sensor for the sounds. Okay, now it's time to so one thing that happens now is that this thing here is moving around. You can always tighten the rod, of course, but you can also, with this little piece of velcro, you can now just stick it in here like this, and then you can mount it on the bottom part as well, something like that. This way your cable, your hi-hat can move slightly, but it's not spinning around completely. So it's held in place, so you can always hit it on the sensor side. And that's it, basically. Now you just need to press, you just need to connect the hi-hat. This is the hi-hat jack, hi-hat control, the small jack in here, and the other one is the hi-hat jack, oh sorry, here inside the mount the hi-hat cable into the hi-hat, just a standard hi-hat, and that's it. Now you're ready to play. So my drum kit works. So if my pedal is raised, I will have an open sound. If I press it slightly when the first spring is touching, I will have a semi-closed sound. And if I press it to the bottom when it's touching, now we'll have a closed sound. Here we are. That's your new pedal. Enjoy. These bolts here, you can adjust the maximum travel. So it is important that the small springs, this one and this one, are actually touching the plate on top of it. So when you press fully, you will see that basically all springs are compressed. And if they're not compressed enough or not pressing enough, you can lower it down. You can just turn it a little bit and lower it down. And otherwise, if you want to have it slightly higher, you can raise it up. But it's important that this one is always touching the metal, both of these springs. So you can just align it slightly with these screws.